Aquarius, how you doing? Welcome to your Astroflower reading going from the 4th through to the 10th of September. Hope you have a lovely reading. I did a special reading on the solar flare that's coming through, that'll be coming through today as this reading comes out. And there's a valuable lesson that I think we're going to be learning all week, and everyone has been getting it. Every sign's been getting all about a reflection week. Absolutely mad. Yeah, I will also be doing an energy update on my sister channel called Somatic TV. That's linked in the description below. And that'll be coming out today as well, at the same time as this reading here, where we go into the messages from the earth and things like that. Let's just get straight on with your reading. Sorry, I'm waffling. The moon. The moon. And the moon has featured a lot in a lot of people's readings. And I think this is bringing to the surface a lot of the subtle energies, the subtle emotions. And this could be within your workspace, as much within your relationships around you. It's bringing it to the surface so you can understand how things work a lot better. Basically, it's giving you a real insight into the inner workings of life. And then on your karmic path, you get the Knight of Wands. Your passionate path of what you're going down in regards to your relationships is fantastic. I've seen it grow over these last year, and it's been absolutely beautiful to watch. And your karmic mission is to take your collective, take your relationships that are around you and drive them in a passionate way or towards your passion. So once you're engaged in life and you're passionate about something within your relationships, follow it. Encourage other people around you to get involved. You know, be very joyous about it, happy-go-lucky sort of energy. It's really good. It's going to help you bond with a lot of people that are around you. How's the universe influencing you? Yeah, 9 of Swords. This is a great card in a way, because that person ain't going nowhere. That person is not feeling anything anymore. That means it's something that is gone. And I think you've been through a tricky time in regards to your relationships over the last 6 months. And it's asked you to stand in a very particular way, and a way of authority as well. In a very position of, this is, you know, keeping the line, towing the line in regards to you. And I think this now, I think people understand it around you, and this is what you can let go of. And that's something that's dead, done and dusted with, of being that authority of towing the line and bringing people to, you know, to the reasonable line in regards to relationships. I think you've been a real sort of centerpiece in life. And I think that's coming to an end. I think it's coming to a much more joyous, gayer sort of energy that's going on. And from the past, connecting to your future, is the 9 of Wands. Yeah, I don't think you should throw the lessons out. Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater, as it were. Don't throw out those lessons that you've learned, which give you that healthy boundaries within your relationships. So, you know, if someone tries to push the line a little bit, you know, you can always reposition yourself. So I was like, no, right? We've already been through this over the last 6 months. We don't go there. We're going much more into our passions and enjoying life, you know. And so it's just like little triggers, and being very sensitive to those subtle energies that are around you, to get and really get the, you know, excelling out the best in life. And that's because that's what you're working towards. That's what I say when in this card here, sort of saying no, and that's what those 8 wands behind that person is. They're taking that 1 wand on in that passion. They're leading it, and where are they going? They're going towards their dreams and their aspirations, their heart's desires, basically, of what they really want out of life. And I think this is where you're heading towards, and it's within your karmic path, your mission to be passionate about where you're going as well. Let's just see what the overall outcome is for you. 5 of Cups. Everybody's been getting the 5 of Cups. It's been turning up in everybody's reading. And I think this is where discovering the subtle energies that are around you, you know, having those healthy boundaries in place. It may make you disappointed by past things or people in the past that just didn't come up to scratch. You know, you had a lot of faith in people, and some people just disappointed you. But not everybody's disappointed you. And I think the most important thing is these 2 cups here next to them, where you're bringing yourself back into alignment with yourself. And you should be concentrating on that, looking towards that future and sort of saying, yes, that 2 of Cups is where I'm going. I'm going across that bridge, going to that town, and living it and loving it. You know, let's just see what's going on in your financial side. You've got the Chariot card. I know you've been pushing over the last sort of month and a half to get things really moving, and they sort of move on and then they stop. They move on and they stop. Now things are really rocking and rolling, and your karmic path is to go with that flow. It's like you're canoeing down a river, and there is the moment of the river where it's slow, it's meandering along its pathway, and then there's moments when you go into the rapids, and I think this is where you're going into the rapids. And here is where you've got to be conscious of that smaller detail, that moon energy, those emotions that are running around you, to avoid those big sort of rocks that you can see, but because the water's rushing, because things are going so quickly, you know, you get caught up in the flow of the energy, and that could take you directly towards that rock. So I think you've got to be conscious about that in order to avoid any sort of untoward situations. But you're going to feel you're really advancing very quickly. How's the universe? The universe is bringing in one of those cups. This could be that whole unification thing that's happening here for you in the future. You know, the universe is trying to bring in that lovely energy. You know, if you give one to the universe, it's going to give you 10 back. If you give one cup, it's going to give you 10 cups back, and it's going to see the reality and really. Yeah, you're flowing into your heart here, and as it goes really quickly, it's going to be very passionate about where you're going. Look at that. I think you've seen this coming up. As I say, in the past, I think you've been pushing and it hasn't quite been succeeding as you see fit, and now it is. And this is now, all the happiness is from the past of what you were excited about, the progressional path of your career path, your business and your projects, is really now, this is what should be the energy that you're carrying in from the past. Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater, and this is the baby. This is the baby you want. This is that happiness, that sunshine. I think it's going to be really abundant for you. Let's just see what you are working towards in your future. What's the best thing for you to be working towards? With that, 3 of Cups. See those 3 of Cups there? You're replacing it. You're replacing any disappointment within your relationships with your work, which I don't think is a bad thing. Some people can hide in their work, but I don't think it's the case for you. I think you're really enjoying your work, and it's giving you this moment here where on your relationship side, it's going to help you to see that line that people may be crossing in your relationships around you, and it'll help you to have that sort of moment of no, because this is where we're going to. Happiness and celebrations. That's what you're building towards. What's the general overall outcome for all of this? This is going to be great. I'm wondering what's going on here. Page of Swords. Opening up a whole new pathway. Having that capacity. This is very much an Aquarian card for me. It's the way in which you open the pathway with your mental agility, your air energy. This is really good. This is where you step into your power, and you slice through those clouds to see your future clearly. And learning about opening up that career path or that business and developing those sort of sides of your life, so they end up becoming a real strength and source of and consistency within your life, like the Knight of Swords as well, going on a mission. And I think you're now heading on that mission, and it's going quite quickly. It's all coming in here, and it's going to bring some really beautiful victories. I have, as I said, thank you very much. We're going to clarify with the Light Seers cards. Thank you very much for being here. Don't forget about that Energy Upstate over on Somatic TV. That will be coming out later on this afternoon after this reading here. Yes, see how the energy is affecting your energy, the Earth's energy, getting a message from the Earth, going through the chakra sequencing of the energy on the ley line. And yeah, so it ties into quite nicely because I'm going to be doing an aura and chakra reading this week as well on this channel here. So it'd be interesting to see how all of that plays in together. Hang on a second. You can have a look at that lovely river that's just behind you as I'm trying to collect a card. Justice and the Seven of Wands. So yeah, the power is coming from you. The harmony is coming back into your life through you. So this card's falling out over the place, and you'll get the Emperor card as well. This card here as well, the Five of Cups, getting rid of that disappointment, standing into your power. So let's just see what's going on here with the Light Seers card. With the Moon, you get the Ten of Swords. If you are carrying too much, you're going to have difficulty in seeing the subtle energies that are around you. If you are carrying too much, take time out, just 5 minutes in each day, to realize what is possible to do to that. Once you realize that, that's when you can start getting in the feeling into the subtle energies, and just not trying to carry everything and everyone. And that's what the Nine of Wands is all about. That Nine of Wands, those healthy boundaries, are going to allow you to let go of a lot of those wands that you've been carrying. Okay, and with the Knight of Wands, you get the Eight of Swords. Yeah, I think you've come from that position of being that authority in a way, and now you're moving on towards the Knight of Wands of, doing that call to mission for your passion, and it's freeing you up basically. It's freeing you up from having to be that person who always says, no, we shouldn't be doing this. Be careful, be careful, be careful. And being a lot more lighter to yourself, gentler to yourself and the world that is around you. That Five of Cups coming in now as well, that we saw early on, and it comes up on the Ten of Swords, dead, done and dusted with. I think the overall outcome is that realization there, that there is certain aspects or certain people that are in the periphery of your life that just made you disappointed. Nine of Wands comes the Nine of Wands. I said what I said. I think this is where you've come from. You come from that position of authority, sort of saying, towing the line. I think that's what's coming to an end. I think this is where the lighter side of you, and you're now clearing your wheels, getting rid of those Ten of Wands, clear yourself up so you can reach for the star in the Two of Cups. Yes! This is the Two of Cups, and this is what you're working towards out the Five of Cups. Let go of everything that is dead, done and dusted within your relationships that are around you that just really don't work. Just let go of them. Let go of them and head towards that Ace of Cups. Time to get on and do it. You got the Knight of Pentacles. Time to get on and do. Time to get on and live life, basically, within your relationships. I think that's really important. And it's just matter of fact about it. You don't have to sort of say, I don't like you, get out of my life. That sort of thing. It's just a case of sort of kind of going, oh, I'm going down this way. And you won't, those people won't figure in your life just naturally. They've got their own path to follow. They'll figure in the lives of people that they're supposed to figure in. Yeah, and everyone's a winner, baby. That's the truth. So yeah, let's get onto your financial sort of side. The Chariot. With the Chariot card, you get Temperance. These are two majorly contradictory. I think basically it's understanding about periods in life, periods of time. And I always sort of say as well on the Temperance card that sometimes it's a case of you've been patient. And why are we patient? We're patient for the action to happen. And I think this here is just sort of saying, patience, you don't need to be patient about it. Just go ahead and do it. Learn from what you've done already in the past. Start applying it in life. Be active. Be active, basically. Totally. Be active in your life. Engage in that river. But also don't, because there's another thing that's coming through here, and I've got to say it. That rapids that I was talking about, you were going down the rapids, that you can't really turn at a 90 degree. When the river's meandering, that's really easy, you know what I mean? You can be patient. You can turn the boat around. You can slowly sort of go and visit something else. But when it's rapids, you've got to have your eyes out the front. And there is a case of just sort of like being patient with the current of energy as well, that you don't try and go against its force, go with the force. With the Ace of Cups, it's tied into good work that you're doing, I think. Now I think you're going to enjoy the challenge of life, of working, of doing a business, doing a project, doing your engagement with the material world that is around you. I think that's really a beautiful way. With the Sun, you get the Ace of Cups. Now you've got the Ace of Cups twice here from the universe and from your guides, connecting your past to your future. Your happiness is coming from that, your engagement within your financial world, within your projects, within your businesses, and etc. An explosion of cards. Obviously way too many to read. Excuse me. So yeah, getting engaged in it, and I think there's loads of possibilities within you. And it is observing the subtle energies that are around you, which is going to provoke a lot of this. With the Three of Cups, you get the Five of Wands, being the best example of who you are. And I think this is like you've got a certain air about you, you've got a certain swagger within your life, in your financial life at the moment, which is, some people may perceive it as arrogance, but I don't think it's that at all. It's natural confidence within you because you're enjoying what you're doing. And this is where you could be the best example of yourself. And this is the learning curve that you've done in order to get to that position. And knowing how to put it into play, knowing to have those healthy boundaries, using your personal relationship side to actually influence a little bit on your financial sort of side or your business sort of side. What did I say about influencing? Knight of Wands down on your karmic path on your relationship side. The overall outcome, you get the Knight of Wands as well. Passionate about how you cut through and you create this pathway for you. It's going to be with your passions, and these passions come from the Ace of Cups as well within your life. Woof! An amazing week. It's going to be great to see the energy update. If you haven't seen the solar flare reading, go and have a look at that. See which cards correspond into your weekly reading. And yes, I will see you over at Cymatic TV for the energy update. In the meantime, thank you very much for being here, sharing all your support and everything like that. Don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.